Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Virginia's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
To the air, it's all red. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on third. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stockton. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Stockton. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rebels' offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. But, you know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
The Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Catch in the middle. It's Stockton. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stockton. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Complete on the shuffle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Allred. The screen. He can go. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Quickly complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stockton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia. A They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here's the handoff. Running into the open space. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Scanning the field, it's all red. Throws to the back. He's got it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Got the quick pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The play action fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Rebels are flying down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Swings it out to the flat. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this.
He smashes his way through again. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Allred. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown! Cavaliers. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off-play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That fall's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Back to pass, it's all red. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Virginia!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a...
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Punts it out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They just keep firing. Pulls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Stockton. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Allred. Quickly complete. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. 3rd down play from the gun. Rifles it down the middle. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ortega. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got the back over the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. He wants to throw it. It's complete. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. It's Allred. He's got the tight end. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Cavaliers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Under fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To the air, it's Allred. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Snap from the gun on third down. Looking to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with a running game? Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is getting blitzed right now in Beaver Stadium in front of that super loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 17 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes it from the gun on third down. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rebels line up to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Looking for a man. It's all red. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Virginia! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Cavaliers! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw, it's all red. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Cavaliers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this to score. So let him go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Can't connect on his first throw. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Clemens. Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cavaliers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Right on the money. Oh, what a move to get open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Here's the pressure. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. It's a draw. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you've put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Clemens. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Virginia. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. It's complete to the right. Discards him with the stiff arm. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkerson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Makes the grab. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Caught in the backfield. It's Kemp. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.